Hey, what's going on guys, Kamenkins here. In this video I'd like to share a hack that helped me to earn $100 recently, so hopefully it would be useful to someone else as well. At least I would be happy if you would be able to make use of it and earn something on this as well. So I had a task to bulk download images from Pinterest, and unlike my previous videos that I've been doing on this topic, like using my web grabber Chrome extension, there was a limitation. It couldn't infinite scroll the page until the very bottom of the page, so I need to work around the code a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't share the full source code of the project because it's paid and private, but instead I would rather consider to give you an overall idea of how to proceed and to show the principle. So this video is not about grabbing the code and using it. This video is about understanding the principle and applying it to your own needs. That's pretty much all about it. And by the way, this exact principle potentially might be used for extracting data from other websites. It would get different in that case, but the overall idea should work as well. So let's dive into the idea directly. So here in the Chrome browser, I just want to open my developer tools. And for those of you who's not familiar with what the DOM object is, DOM element, so DOM stands for Document Object Model, and this is the structured view of the entire web page that we have. So if we just say document here and hit enter, it gives a tree-like data structure with the entire document. So for instance, we're not interested in head, we're interested in body, because there's where we have the images. So we say, for instance, document body. In this case, we only have the elements from the body, so this is a bit more narrow, but still a whole lot of things that we don't need from there. And one of the approaches is actually try to find the element, find the view element, search it by class, by tag name, by whatever attribute. But that's long, boring, and doesn't always work perfectly, because all this data is getting fetched dynamically by the API. It just gets into the web page, and it doesn't. In order to convert, in order to make it a sort of a HTML DOM element, it actually done dynamically by JavaScript as well. So you can't reference the HTML object because it doesn't exist at runtime. So just run some JavaScript, and then it renders this sort of a page for you. And also the way how the data is being fetched and the way how the data is being updated to the DOM object is a bit tricky. So it just uses some specific data structures that are not easy to parse with the traditional standard methods like the Scrapy provides, like CSS selectors or XPath selectors, because they are not really the HTML elements, neither HTML elements nor exactly the JSON data. So it's sort of a mixture which is specific to Pinterest, and it's really hard to try to can extract it in that traditional way. However, as far as we're interested only in the picture, so those kind of elements of the entire document body string that do contain either GPG or PNG extensions, for instance. So we're going to be sticking for GPG, let's say, in this video, just as a proof of concept. So what we can do is much easier, basically. So we can actually take this entire document body and translate this into a string by doing the following things. So if we say document.body. And there's outer HTML element, and in this case it gives the entire element, the entire DOM object, as the HTML string, which we can now which we can now parse as if this was a string. So the entire method is based on parsing this string, and then when we do this dynamic scrolling there, then we just also have, like, we can update this string, and then we can also have like extract new links and append them to the set of links to avoid duplications automatically, and that's the way to go. So I'll draft the approach, not the entire code, because like I said, I can't share the entire code, but just an approach to give you an idea how this may work. And I'm going to be writing the code in the text editor, because it's okay to do this in the web browser directly, but it just scrolls all of the time, and it's not really that convenient. So The very first element, so let's create a variable called HTML, for instance, and this is going to be equal to document.body dot outer HTML, right? And then just to give you an idea, so if we want to extract the images, so for instance we create this images is going to be equal to html.split and by, let's say, GPG, for instance. So if I now grab these two lines of code and paste them here, just works automatically. And if we now print this images, you see like we had this 120 elements there, so it's quite a lot already. Not all of them are useful, but anyway. But yeah, it still does contain, so it does contain, definitely does contain the image data, but not always. So we also need to prettify this a little bit. So another thing would be to loop over all of these elements and split them by this HTTPS, and then we'll generate the overall link, and then we're going to be storing those links to the set. So the next thing to consider, we want to, well, let's actually create a function called extract images. I'm sorry, a bit sick today. Extract images, and here we can loop over, so let's say let I equals to 0, I is less than images dot length, and I plus plus, and now first let's create an image, another variable, so let image equals to, and now I take the images indexed by the I, and I want to split them by HTTPS like this. Yeah, this should be just fine. And slice, so taking the very last element, this should be okay. And let's just console.log the image just to make sure that we do extract the exact piece of data that we're interested in. So I'm going back to the console, paste the code in, and let's see. Yeah, now we actually need to extract this, call this extract images routine. Okay, so now it looks like what we've been looking for, right? So it seems like an images. It doesn't have HTTPS at the beginning. It doesn't have GPG at the end, but that can be handled simply. So I can simply say, so whatever we've stripped here, we can append it back. So here HTTPS plus, and here plus GPG. All right, yeah, GPG, because not .gpg, yeah, just GPG. So yes, this is it. Yeah, now let's just call it from here to wait. All right, so okay, grabbing the code again, and let's see what we got. Okay, it's not really, yeah, it seems like. So if I try to open this in a new tab, well, it's not exactly what I've been looking for, so we need to do a little bit of a filtering. So yeah, some images do work, some doesn't, but we need those that have the original size. And yeah, these are not even these are not even the proper images, but yeah. So yeah, lots of garbage here at the moment. Yeah, I can still be guessing the right one, but let's just try a copy link address. I can still be guessing. Yeah, now finally at least something that relates to the topic. But you see, like this one is very small. So instead, we are looking for originals. So now let's say if image that includes / original. I'm not sure original or originals will now make sure works. Something wrong. Oh, sorry, wrong syntax. if image includes, yeah, in this case I want to log it. Okay, so is this going to work now? So opening the new tab, yes it does. So now we have this original size image. So far so good. Now, yeah, whatever we click on should be the original size image. So you see like it's big, which is exactly what we're looking for. So these, now we know for sure that these kind of links we have here are exactly the links that we're looking for, right? So yeah, let's keep sticking to that. Now it's time to create a set of images. So let's say create a variable, let's call it URLs equals to new set, like this. And here, instead of logging anything, we actually want to say urls.add. So set has the method add, and add the image. That's pretty much all we need. So extract images, yes, and now if we just reference this URLs, we got 18 images from, yes, we have this 18 images from the first page. But you might be wondering, yes, it's not a big deal to extract this from the only page, but how on earth do we actually handle the infinite scroll? Well, that's done the following way. So here we can simply say window.scroll, and it takes x and y as the coordinates. So 0 and let's say 5000. I'm not sure if it stands for pixels or what. So now you see like it just scrolls down. Meanwhile, it updates the image list. Okay, let's scroll again. So we can scroll down again here. Okay, and let's scroll again. I'm not sure why it doesn't scroll anymore. Okay. Yeah, probably because of the window size. So if I make it full, well, I'm not sure really. Okay. It doesn't matter that much at the moment. So what I want to show you now is that if we just, again, grab this, exactly the same code and paste, then in this case, if we have a look at the URLs, I'm wondering why still 18, shouldn't be. Okay, let me reload this page for probably, yeah. I will provide the routine to automatically scroll this infinite scroll a little bit later. For now, I just want to make sure that the data extraction is working as expected. So if I just, again, copy this code, paste, okay, and yeah, let's just, yeah, I guess I know why that is happening. So let me just scroll by hands first. Okay, so just to make sure it would be more than 19. And actually, yeah, indeed, yeah, it just, as I've been mentioning before, it just takes the snapshot of what is currently seen. It just drops the rest of those. So we need to have some additional logic for that. But anyway, now, if I say again, extract images, okay, and check the URLs, still 18. This is a little bit strange. Yeah, maybe that is happening because I didn't, I probably need to, I probably need to update the document again, and okay. Yeah, okay, so here is the deal, guys. I'm sorry, that's my bad. So now we have 28. So yeah, we need to not only to extract this the document, the outer HTML, but also we need to extract the images list again, because this extract images function in the current implementation does rely on this images. And then if we do this extract images, so we had 28 the previous iteration. Now we have so look, should be even more. Okay, when I pause the video it works perfectly well. Okay, but when I, okay, so how did I, So a little bit, yeah, probably, yeah, I just need to scroll down a little bit more. Okay, so scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, probably just extracted all available there. So again, we'll now write a function to automate this. I just want to check the proof of concept, so make sure it works. Okay, and URLs. Yeah, now we have 39. So you see, like, yeah, now we have this list, like 39 elements already. So it gets appended like with the new images. So it's getting bigger and bigger. Okay, so now I believe it's time to actually create a function that would be automating what I have just been doing by hand. So let's think of it. So it's probably extract images. Would it be taking images as an argument? And now let's create this function scroll. All right, so here we want to say window dot scroll and 0. Let's give it 5,000 again. And now we need to do this. So we need to extract the images. So just actually cut here. So the only global variable here is this URLs. All right, so creating new HTML. Right. So here and extracting the images, and now we call extract images, and I'm sending this images there. Okay, and then the only thing that would leave there is to recursively call it. So we'll leave this for now. For now, we're just gonna be doing this manually, and we have this set. Okay, so let's start from scratch. Okay. All right, so if I now say scroll, length of undefined in extract images. Well, that is interesting. So was it a typo? Oh my god, that's because of this. Obviously we're no longer calling the extract images without any parameters. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so hopefully now it will work. And all right, so it's there. All right, and let's try to scroll manually. So what should happen now, it should scroll down a little bit, meanwhile extracting okay, so I'm not calling recursively anything. Extract images, so strange. Okay guys, I'm sorry, this one is called scroll by actually. All right, yeah, just the wrong name. Okay. Okay, and scroll. And here we go. So it just scrolled down. Okay. And now let's check the URLs. So we have 18 URLs being extracted. So now let's scroll again. And just scrolls again and go into 4 URLs. So now we have this 23 URLs. So you see it just got appended some. And it's okay that it doesn't append a whole lot at once. Just append as many as it had, because the kind of is overlapping at some point, but at this point it kind of works nicely. Okay, and let's scroll again. All right. Okay, and URLs, and now we have 30. So now, well, obviously you don't want to do this by hands all the time, so there is another way to do this. So you can simply use the set timeout function, which would be running the code asynchronously. sort of, not really, but sort of in the background. And here, just call the scroll, and here, depending on how fast do you want to scroll, let's give it half, or let's even give it 1 second to make sure that nothing is illegal. Is considered to be like, so the site is not going to be considering that something is illegal going on. In production, I was using just the 0 timeout, but yeah, this might be also on the cards as well. Okay, so now let's try this final piece of code. So hopefully it would be working actually. And yeah, now it should be, so URLs should no longer be on the cards. Okay, and paste in, and yeah, and now I just need to once say scroll, and here we go. Right, so here are my hands, and it's scrolling automatically. Meanwhile, extracting the, sorry, my nose is blocked completely, so yeah, probably I don't sound that great today, but anyway. So now it scrolls down and scrolls and scrolls down and scrolls down. And yeah, you might just add some additional logic to stop that at some point. But, well, the simplest say just to redefine the scroll is equal to, like, none, for instance, n like this. And it should drop, and it did. It drops. Well, it does give some issues, but that should be generally fine. Let's check the URLs, and we have up to 173 URLs already, which is really great. So from now on, what we can do, we can just well, the simplest possible thing is just to loop over them and just to print them out. So let's provide the function to do that basically. So let's call function output, or let's call it store. We could even create some code to dynamically create a link. Well, probably yeah, since it's not really, I just take a piece of my production code here because I don't want you to watch forever how am I doing this. So I believe this download links should do the trick. All right. And okay, so images, so not the images here, I need to say URLs for each result, download link. Okay. So just a boilerplate code to actually download things. So yeah, I'm creating this element, the link, and yeah, I don't want this content to, excuse me. So well, here I can simply say document body outer HTML. Oh, that's a little bit too complicated, so I don't want this. I don't want this. So yeah, it's enough to have the result. So there is the for each method for JavaScript set, right? So it creates a string separated every link. So the links are separated by the new line character, right? And here, so creating the new element. Oh, this is just search keyword. Don't need this really. So just say images is enough, and create object URL. It's not text CSS. Oh, this might be whatever. Basically, this doesn't matter really. Type doesn't matter. And this should be this result. And by calling this, would fire the download. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna be working. So if I just grab this one and paste here, and so it's still okay. And I hold my breath and trying to download links. And if I did everything properly, it should now download a file containing all of those links. And it seems like indeed it does. So let's have a look at the file. And yeah, fantastic. We got all of these links here. So from now on, it's really trivial to actually get those crowd and get some images. So, well, maybe let's go for a little bit of a bonus here for me to actually demonstrate you that. We don't need the browser anymore, and let me just so here I create a folder, for instance. Sorry, not a file. Folder images, right? And here just create a download.py script. Okay, and now just import requests, right? And here I need to open this images file, so I can say with open images.txt as file, and for image, let's say for URL in app.read, and just print the URL first. Print the URL. So let's make sure that this kind of opens the file without any issues. So Python 3 download a py, right? Okay, no such file images. Oh, it's called list.txt. I'm sorry. So let's go for list.txt. Well, not exactly what I've been looking for. So here we need to split by the new line. Oh, what have I done? Nope. Oh, yes, it's wrong. Where is? Oh, I just didn't. Okay, hold on a sec. I just didn't grab it yet. This. Okay. Sorry. This is available in the downloads. Yes, actually, it is called images. So just copy this and paste here. And here are my images. And images split new line. Okay, here are the images. So far so good. So now let's probably create an image like this, and requests dot get and the URL, and actually dot content, right? And now with open, yeah, okay, one more thing to consider. I still need to print the URL. I just need to extract the file name properly. Okay, no, you don't want to, sorry. I need to extract the file name, this one. So URL dot split by GPG, and the 0, and then split by slash and -1. Let's make sure. Okay, and plus GPG. Okay, so we don't want the last one. Okay, so the first should still be on the cards. Yeah, now since we have this file names, it should be working. So this entire thing is gonna be the file name. So file name is equal to this. And now with open the file name, and we want to write bytes, this is essential, as I don't know, as W, let's say, and w.write response, oh, actually image, because it's already URL content. Yeah. So if I did everything properly now, if I run this script, what it should do eventually, it actually should start downloading images here. So let's try to see if it actually works. Okay. Yeah, I could have printed some information on that. It's kind of currently working. Okay, probably doesn't. Oh, here is the. Oh, whoa, it's downloading to the desktop. Nope, no, please stop. Nope. Okay, it downloads, but to the wrong place. Oh my god, what have I done to my desktop? What have I done to my desktop? I'm sorry for this. Yeah, obviously I needed to. Oh my god, what have I done? It's not the right place. Nope. Oh, never do this. Never do this. This one. Yeah, that's because not the file name, but images slash plus the file name, because this is the images folder. So, and yeah, let's still actually print downloading and the URL. Okay, and yeah, hopefully one last time. So downloading, and the images, and yeah, now these images are getting downloaded. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys here. So yeah, no matter how many images you have, you will get all of those being downloaded, so just items are being counted as well. So yeah, that's the hack. And I believe that the data extraction, the only legal way to extract the data in the future would be only something like this, because really, ultimately, like, all the sites are preventing you from crawling them, from doing this automatic data extraction. But what we do here is not exactly the automatic data. Well, it is, by fact, it is the automatic data extraction, but it kind of uses all of the tools that hopefully not violating the terms and policies of website usage. So I'm not sure how many we have there. We had 173 images. Yes. Yeah, there would be much more eventually, but yeah, for now, yeah, you could have just add some fancy things to print how many lab there and so on. But again, so I hope this is just like, you know, just a proof of concept implementation. So now for those who want to have the source code for this, so again, just because of the miserable views on my channel, yeah, I don't give a link to this. I'm not going to be saving this, because this is just a principle. It's not supposed to be working like after a month or 2 months, half a year after this video comes. So they may change something, and then you would be torturing me like, why this code is not working. Well, it's not working because it's the principle, it's not the production code. So it's just a principle. So for those of you who want to make use of it, you just feel free to pause the video, type it in from screen, and just get inspired by some of the ideas. Well, this is not really needed that much. So the core logic here is this, and this. So yeah, that's the source code. So now we got all the images downloaded, and let's have a look at the retro computers. Yeah, and if we just ask it to not the best fit, but normal size. Okay, so here are the normal sized images for the retro computers. They're nice, right? Can't be even compared to modern computers. These were much better, really. Okay guys, this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until next time, and take care.